Hi, it's Cassie, artist in residence with Imagine. Today I'm going to share with you this fun mixed media frame. I've just started with a simple wooden frame that I got from my local craft store, and I cut out some of these really fun lattice shapes just out of white cardstock, and I'm using the positive and the negative of these. I thought they played nicely together and provided some nice continuity and contrast at the same time. So I'm just sort of placing each piece and deciding where I want everything to go. And then I will start to stick them down. I like to kind of play with the layout first and decide where everything is going to be before I start sticking it down. And then just cutting those pieces down a little so they fit easier. And then I'm just going to use white gesso today to stick these down. It's serving two purposes here because I will have to cover the whole surface with white gesso anyway, so we can apply pigment later. But it also works pretty well with paper, at least, as an adhesive. I wouldn't really use white gesso to stick many other things down, but with paper it does work well. So it just saved me a step. So now that all of the pieces are stuck down, I'm just cutting around the edges and cleaning that up. And then I'm going to go over the entire surface again with white gesso just to make sure that everything is covered nicely and has nice even coverage so that I can place some ink and pigment over top. So we're coming in with some beautiful Brilliance ink in Pearlescent Thyme and Pearlescent Lime. And those are two different shades of this gorgeous green. I thought that would make a really nice base for this frame, and then I just spritzed it with water to give it a nice watercolor feel and look to it. And then I came back with this nice dark blue. I believe this is Ocean Depth from the Brilliance line also. And I really love the deep color and the texture that it provides. Oh, sorry, that was from VersaMagic. Sorry. And then I have this fun orangish yellow. This is Mango Madness. And really, when you're mixing cool and warm together, you want to be careful not to overmix because you'll get mud. But if you just apply it over the dried other ink and just kind of move it around a little bit, it'll work just fine. And I thought it add a nice little touch of warmth and just a little bit of contrast to this piece. It worked really well. So now I'm just covering the outside and the inside of the frame so that everything just kind of flows and works together and is a nice continuation of each other. Excuse me. So I'm trying to also match the color to what was on the top so it looks like it just kind of flowed over the edges. So I'm sticking down some Prima flowers using creative medium. It works really well as an adhesive, and I use it quite a bit as an adhesive here. To stick down flowers, chipboard, all sorts of things. And then finally I wanted to add some just some phrases that I have from this phrase sticker book here. Now they do have stickers, it is sticky on the back, but I also am going to use the creative medium on the back of these because I really want them to stay in place, and that creative medium is going to be a nice strong adhesive. It's not going to let it move around or fall off over time. It's going to stay in place for the long haul. And so I'm sticking down all my phrases with that. And finally then, I really just love to add a little bit of bling here and a little bit more interest. And I have these really fun confetti sequins that I wanted to add. And there's like a sky blue and almost like a periwinkle blue, and I thought it added a nice little touch here. I'm sticking all of those down with on-point glue, which is perfect for things like this because it's got that needle tip point. You can get really precise coverage and placement of the glue, and there we have our final project. There's my friend Kat Kerr and I at Creativation, and a wonderful memory, and I just love the way this frame turned out and how the Brilliance and VersaMagic work with it. I hope you found some inspiration here. This was so fun to make. Please visit imaginecrafts.com for more inspiration. Thank you so much.